What is going on, y'all? Today is going to be a quick little update video. I'm going to tell you about my routine. I've kind of been tweaking my routine a little bit, so I'm going to tell you about what I've changed there. Crystal is going to tell you about her Keto Brick challenge. She was doing a week of Keto Bricks. She still is doing a week of Keto Bricks. And Cara and Brandon, who are both doing DSK and have been doing it now for about a little over 2 months, I think. They're going to give you an update on their progress there. So I'm just going to kind of like have everybody come in here one at a time, cycle through, give you a little update. This is just simply to bring you up to speed on what all is going on here at the compound as far as the people are concerned. So let me introduce to you my lovely bride, Crystal.
What's up, guys? Crystal here. Update on my brick challenge. I'm on day 6, and let's talk about a couple of the benefits and a couple of the cons. Thing number 1, disclaimer. I do not recommend anyone do this. Just for the fact of we think you should incorporate whole foods, meat, just regular things into your diet along with the brick if you choose to eat it. I'm doing this to prove a point because we've had several people try and do a brick challenge and they failed, or they've come up with some excuse why they couldn't follow through. I've done actually pretty well. I'd say one of the cons is that it is so filling. So you get super, super full on like a brick, and then you have to eat more because 1,000 calories is just not enough. I have been eating that with a cup of coffee that has heavy cream, so I am getting a little bit more calories. But that's probably like the worst part of it. That and just like the mental of wanting other food. But if you're strong mentally, not like Dylan, you'll be able to push through. I went to Robert's parents' house the other day. They each had a big old ribeye and a salad, and it was delicious looking. But I stayed true because I had committed myself to doing this. So for sure, just craving other foods, and second, just because it's so filling. A couple of the good things is, one, I've lost like 5 pounds, not because the bricks are just like a weight loss bar. It's because I'm eating less than I was eating before. Before I was eating like 2,600 calories. That's now been cut down. So I've just naturally lost a little bit of weight, and I feel like I've lost a little bit of water weight, and it helps you kind of like refocus where your mind is as far as food goes, and like learning how to be strict again. I haven't had to be strict on anything since my prep. So learning to be strict again and just like knowing that I can follow through with something is a lot. So overall, I actually feel really good. I had a couple days where I didn't feel super awesome, but I loaded up with some Redmond real salt and a bunch of water, and I'm feeling much better now. Have plenty of energy. I almost feel like maybe this is the feeling people get when they do like a longer like fast or something, just because it is so high fat. I actually feel super good. So that's that. Last little update on me, and tomorrow I will be having a full meal in the evening.
Okay. So I started we started last week. We did a 7-day brick challenge. I have successfully completed a 5-day brick challenge. Not the last 2. There was nothing wrong with the bricks. Super full all day long off of just one brick, which is crazy for me. Last time when I did 2 bricks a day, I was starving all day long. But this time doing 3 bricks a day after the first brick, super full. Was still getting the bricks in. But then yesterday happened, and there was wings, and I was tempted, and I gave in, and I ate a lot of wings. So technically I have failed the brick challenge. But I don't see so the other guys that did the brick challenge, they had all the complaints of stomach pain or something, and they were saying it was too much butter. I had absolutely no issues. I was full. I guess if someone counts that as an issue, I wouldn't count that as an issue. But yeah, no problems at all. I just gave in to temptation after 5 days. That's just me not having enough willpower. But no, it went good.
Hello, how are you guys doing? I am doing a DSK update today. I don't know exactly what day I'm on. I kind of, when we did KetoCon and I also went to a wedding, I kind of like separated out my weeks a little bit differently than I would have normally, but I have about a month left. I just started refeeds. I did my first refeed this past Sunday and bumped up my calories a little bit. Didn't feel as good as I wanted to after that, but it was exciting to eat more food. So far, I fluctuate between, I've lost 8 to 10 pounds. It goes up and down, and Brandon over here has lost 15 pounds, so that's fine. But yeah, I'm not feeling too hungry. I feel tired a lot, as it's getting lower because we're towards the end, so I'm more worn out and don't have a lot of energy, but I am working out and trying my best to do good workouts, but I get tired pretty quickly, so yeah.
What's your macros at currently?
Today I think they're 119, 54, and 10.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's an awesome sweater, by the way.
Oh, thanks. Always repping.
Hey, everybody. So I am 10 weeks in to my DSK, Deeper State Keto protocol, and I'm down 16.2 pounds in these 10 weeks, and I'm 169.8 was my lightest weigh-in yesterday. The leanest I've ever been in my life as an adult was 168 pounds. So I'm almost leaner than I've ever been in my life, and Deeper State Keto is working wonders, and looking forward to the rest of the process. But also, I am competing in the NACA competition coming up on October 12th in Dallas, Texas. It's the National Athletic Keto Association, and I'll be competing in the men's physique novice and the men's physique open. So I have another 10 weeks to go, so I'm going beyond the 90 days, and we're going to see how I can do. So as far as how I am doing Deeper State Keto right now, at this point, my calories are down to 1,863 calories per day. And so I'm finding the best way for me to go about this is to essentially do OMAD, to essentially do one meal a day at the end of the day before I go to sleep. And I found that my body has adjusted to this really well. I also find when you're consuming such low carbohydrates, Deeper State Keto has a threshold of 10 total carbohydrates per day that you're shooting for. When you get down that low, but your fat content that you're taking in is so high, I find that it really helps with your hunger. It's a really good appetite suppressant, so it makes one meal a day much easier. And where I'm set on the program right now, I find that I'm dropping around 40 to 50 calories per week. So I started off at around 2,200 at the beginning of the program. So I've got a little bit more ways to go, but OMAD is really helping me do it. And then kind of the main foods I've been sticking with that are really low carbohydrate and make it as simple as could be, I find, is a lot of eggs, a lot of 80-20 ground beef, and if I choose cheese, it's typically Parmesan cheese because it's 0 carbs, and a lot of coffee.
You're eating Keto Bricks too.
And and I'm found that the longer I go and the lower my calories get, if I save 1,000 calories for the brick, it really helps me that following day when I'm doing OMAD with suppressing any hunger and giving me some good energy throughout the day. And so I find the longer I go and the less my calories get, the more I want to save 1,000 calories for the bricks. And my body really responds well when I incorporate them on a daily basis, especially as my total calories are getting so low.
All right, so Robert wanted me to have a clip because everyone else has an update clip except for myself. So I know in a previous video I have mentioned that I wanted to gain weight on keto, and I have now been on keto for almost 6 months, and my average weight has bumped up from I used to hover around 110, 111 just about, and now I'm hovering around 115, 116. And thankfully, I'm now eating the bricks, incorporating that into my meal plan throughout the day. I used to not be able to eat them because they gave me headaches due to an allergy, but the allergy has been passed since I've been keto, and I can't, it's super awesome. But that's a little update on me and my life. I'm sure there will be many more future updates to come.
About your new girl?
Huh? My new girl? We'll save that for another video. We'll save that for another video.
All right, sounds good, man.
Sweet.
All right, so since I was supposed to be doing this challenge with Dylan, and he quit like 2.5 days early, Cara decided to do something super sweet so that I wouldn't be doing this all by myself.
Yes. So since I'm DSKing, I didn't want to do the brick challenge and have like my macros be all weird. So I'm just straight up fasting it, and I haven't eaten in a lot of hours, and it's gonna be it's gonna be a 72-hour fast. I haven't eaten since Sunday at 4, and yeah.
This is the longest fast you've done.
Yes.
She's only done like a 24-hour fast, so this will be the longest fast that she's ever done. And I will say this is probably way harder for her. So I'm super excited about her doing it with me, and we can just enjoy our first meal.
Yeah. We're
Just
gonna
like
pig
chowing
out
down.
Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pigging out. We're gonna make huge pizzas and eat the whole thing ourselves.
Yes.
Keto pizzas.
Keto pizza. That's right.
Yes.
All right, y'all. So that's a quick little update from the crew, and I just want to talk a little bit about what I'm doing right now. I'm kind of switching up my schedule. So previously, ever since KetoCon, really, I've been playing around with when I'm waking up. Actually, for the past several years, I've been playing around with this, trying to optimize my routine, like waking up at a certain time, training at a certain time, doing cardio at a certain time, eating at a certain time. I'm just trying to optimize and fine-tune things. So we've switched, Chris and I both switched our workout time to later in the day, because I feel like when I first wake up, I just feel a little bit more stiff. I feel like I'm able to get a little bit more mobility as the day goes on. However, a downside of that is as the day goes on, I find myself getting more and more tired. So I don't like training if I'm already tired. But I think I may have stumbled upon the solution. Currently, I'm waking up at 4 a.m. Immediately after I wake up, as soon as the alarm goes off, I get in my truck and I drive to Planet Fitness, where I either use their red light therapy beds or a tanning bed or their hydro massage bed. So, not that I'm advocating for tanning beds. It's probably why I'm all red right now. Probably not good for your skin. But the red light, like the Juve lights, are super popular right now in the keto space, in the biohacker space. Everybody's raving about the Juve red light beds. And I don't think that the beds in Planet Fitness are probably near the quality red light that you're going to get from the Juve, but I don't know where the line in the sand's drawn, so I figured I'll just jump in there. I've never tried them before, so I'm going to start incorporating those and see if I can tell a difference. So I'll alternate. One day I'll tan, one day I'll use the red light beds, and then one day I'll do the massage therapy beds. And basically, the whole point of doing that is to force myself to get up at the first alarm and not sleep in, get up, move, drive somewhere, and actually be active and kind of get the blood flowing a little bit. As soon as I get back from that, I work on my clients. I do those first thing in the morning, get those knocked out, and then I go for a run. At that point, it's usually starting to get light enough for me to go run. So I'll run, and I was doing a longer distance every single day, I was doing a longer distance a couple times a week, whereas now I'm going to be doing a shorter distance, but at a faster pace every single day, just to get the blood flowing and kind of do something more active. I feel like by being more active like that first thing in the morning, I have more energy throughout the day, and I'm not going into my workouts in the evening feeling tired. So get back from the run, take a shower, we'll have the meeting with the crew in the morning, and then I start my day on the computer. That's when I'll do like my podcasting, my vlogs, my interviews with podcast guests. That's where I do my emails, all the business administrative stuff, and just all the business stuff, all the marketing, all that. And then normally at around 5 o'clock p.m., that's when I'll start getting ready to train. We'll train for a couple hours in the gym, and then after that's over, I'll start prepping my food, cook a meal, throw some steaks on the grill. While those are cooking, I'll go shoot my bow. And then I can take a shower, get to bed probably between 9 and 10 p.m. As long as I get to bed between 9 and 10 p.m., have like a hard stop at 10 p.m. So like I am asleep by 10 p.m. I'll get a good solid 6 hours of sleep, and then I can start the day fresh at 4 a.m. the next day. So that's kind of my routine right now. Again, this is just an update vlog. We're all just kind of talking, not a whole lot of action in this clip, but I figured it'd be relevant to show y'all a little bit of insight into how their brick challenge is going, how Deep State Keto's going, and how everybody's doing as a whole. So that's what we've got going on now. I'm having to leave right now. I'm going to the airport. I'm going to pick up William Schufelt. He's coming in for the week. We're going to get all kinds of awesome content. We're going to do a podcast. We're going to do some YouTube content. So I'm super excited to have him here. I'm going to go pick him up, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.